Welcome to Granada, the Spanish city where ancient palaces, mountain views, and free tapas come together in the most magical way. We're going to dive into the heart of Andalusia, explore the grandeur of the Alhambra, wander through the labyrinthine streets of the Albaicín, and experience the soul of Spain with some fiery flamenco. So, grab your walking shoes, loosen your belt buckle for some serious tapas indulgence, and let's get ready to discover why Granada should be at the top of your 2025 travel list. Alright, let's start our Granada adventure at the city's crown jewel, the Alhambra. This is a sprawling complex of palaces, gardens, and fortresses built by the Moors, the Muslim rulers of this region, way back in the 13th and 14th centuries. Imagine walking through these intricately carved archways, the sunlight filtering through the delicate patterns, the sound of fountains splashing in the courtyards. The Alhambra sits high on a hilltop, overlooking the entire city of Granada. As you explore its different sections, the Alcazaba, the General Life Gardens, the Nasrid Palaces, you'll be treated to breathtaking views of the snow-capped Sierra Nevada mountains in the distance. Don't miss the Court of the Lions, with its famous fountain surrounded by 12 stone lions. The Gardens of the General Life are another highlight, a tranquil oasis of cypress trees, bubbling fountains, and colorful flowers. Now, a word of advice: book your Alhambra tickets online and well in advance. This place is popular and for good reason. As you wander through the Alhambra, think about the sultans and courtiers who once walked these very halls, the poets who found inspiration in its beauty, and the artisans who poured their hearts and souls into creating this masterpiece. It's a testament to the enduring legacy of the Moorish civilization in Spain. But Granada is more than just the Alhambra, as impressive as it is. So let's head down into the heart of the city and discover the magic that awaits us in its charming neighborhoods. Just below the Alhambra, tumbling down the hillside like a cascade of sugar cubes, lies the Albaicín. This is Granada's old Moorish quarter, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a place where time seems to slow down. Imagine this: you're strolling down narrow, winding lanes, barely wide enough for two people to pass. The scent of jasmine and orange blossoms fills the air. Sunlight dapples the whitewashed walls, and the sound of flamenco guitar drifts from a hidden courtyard. Get lost in the maze of cobblestone streets, popping into tiny shops selling ceramics, spices, and colorful silks. Stop for a mint tea at a traditional tea house or trattoria and savor the flavors of Morocco, just a stone's throw across the Mediterranean. As you explore, look out for the Carmen's, traditional houses built around a central courtyard. Some of them are open to the public, offering a glimpse into a bygone era. One of the best things to do in the Albaicín is to simply wander and soak up the atmosphere, but be sure to wear comfortable shoes. Those cobblestones are no joke. And speaking of views, don't miss the Mirador de San Nicolas. This plaza offers the most iconic panorama of the Alhambra, especially stunning at sunset when the palace glows golden against the darkening sky. The Albaicín is a photographer's dream, a place to capture the essence of old Andalusia. As you wander through the Albaicín, you'll notice the fusion of Moorish and Christian influences everywhere you look. So, take your time, get lost in the labyrinth, and discover the hidden treasures of the Albaicín. Okay, let's talk about something near and dear to every traveler's heart: food. And in Granada, food means tapas. But here's the best part: in many places the tapas are free. You heard me right, free. Order a drink, a glass of local wine, a cold beer, even just a soda, and you'll get a small plate of food on the house. It's a tradition that dates back centuries, and it's one of the things that makes Granada so special. Now, don't expect a full meal with each drink. Tapas are meant to be small bites, a taste of something delicious. But if you hop from bar to bar, sampling the local specialties, you can easily have a satisfying and incredibly affordable dinner. Each bar has its own specialty, so be adventurous and try something new. You might find yourself feasting on patatas bravas, crispy potatoes with spicy sauce, tortilla española, Spanish omelet, or gambas al ajillo, garlic shrimp. One of my favorite things to do in Granada is to go on a tapeo, a tapas crawl, with friends. We'll start at one bar, enjoy a drink and a tapa, then move on to the next one. Some of the best areas for tapas are around Plaza Nueva, Calle Elvira, and Calle Navas. The free tapas culture is just one example of the generosity and hospitality of the people of Granada. So come hungry, come thirsty, and get ready to experience the joy of free tapas in Granada. When the sun sets in Granada, a different kind of magic comes alive. It's the magic of flamenco, the passionate and soulful music and dance that's synonymous with Andalusia. And there's no better place to experience it than in the caves of Sacromonte. Sacromonte is a neighborhood perched on a hill opposite the Alhambra. For centuries it's been home to the Roma people who brought flamenco to Granada. And it's in the caves carved into the hillside that you'll find some of the most authentic and intimate flamenco performances. Imagine this. You're seated in a dimly lit cave, the walls adorned with colorful shawls and flamenco dresses. The air is thick with anticipation. Then the music starts, the rhythmic clapping, the strumming of the guitar, the haunting melody of the singer's voice. And then, the dancer appears. With every stomp of her feet, every flick of her wrist, every passionate gesture, she tells a story without words. It's a story of love, loss, joy, sorrow, and the raw emotions that lie at the heart of the human experience. Flamenco is more than just entertainment. It's a way of life, an expression of the soul. And to witness it in the intimate setting of a Sacromonte cave is an experience that will stay with you long after the last note has faded. After the show, take some time to explore the neighborhood of Sacromonte itself. Wander through the narrow streets, admire the cave houses, and soak up the bohemian atmosphere. Sacromonte is a world away from the tourist crowds of the city center. One of the things I love most about Granada is that it's incredibly affordable, especially compared to other popular destinations in Spain. You can easily spend a few days here without breaking the bank, which means you can splurge on the things that matter most, like more tapas. Let's start with accommodation. Granada has a wide range of budget-friendly options, from hostels to guest houses to small family-run hotels. You can find a comfortable and centrally located room for a fraction of what you'd pay in Barcelona or Madrid. And then there's the food. We've already talked about the free tapas, which are a godsend for budget travelers. But even if you decide to eat at restaurants, you'll find that prices are very reasonable. A hearty 3-course meal for two, including wine, can cost as little as 30 euros. Getting around Granada is also easy and inexpensive. The city center is very walkable, and there's an efficient bus system that can take you to the Alhambra and other attractions. You can buy a travel card for a few euros that will give you unlimited rides for a day or more. And here's a tip. If you're planning on visiting the Alhambra, consider buying the Bono Turistico card. This card gives you access to the Alhambra and other major attractions at a discounted price. Granada is a city that rewards those who travel slowly and savor the moment. So if you're looking for an affordable, authentic, and unforgettable travel experience, put Granada at the top of your list. So there you have it, Granada. It's a city that has it all: history, culture, beauty, delicious food, and a warm, welcoming atmosphere. Whether you're captivated by the grandeur of the Alhambra, lost in the maze-like streets of the Albaicín, or feeling the rhythm of flamenco in a Sacromonte cave, Granada will stay with you long after you've said adios. Subscribe for more travel gems and let me know where I should take you next.